So I was just sitting here talking to my youngest daughter, about life. And started off talking about the school system, how it ain't really, in my opinion, put in place to make you a better adult, but to attack your insecurities and keep you feeling like a failure and always on the chase of success, always trying to chase success. You're always trying to chase better grades or chase the next level or chase the diploma or chase the college degree. And I told her that, that's just the system we live in. But what you have to understand is that you're great no matter what. Like, you're just greatness personified. And once you understand that, then you understand school is really easy. There's no such thing. You just play the game. So you go ahead and get your paper because they say you need the paper. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to, want to do something better, and of course they say they need a paper for that, then you do it. But anyway, I was explaining to her that, I've found my true self. I know my true self. I understand my true self. And with that understanding, I see that who I was a personality created, an ego. It's an entity that dwells within the same body as I do. Now that personality, that ego, when I look to my own understanding, was necessary for me to get to where I was at. But I explained to her that, this the system we born in, the system we live in, and that personality or that ego that you think you are was here already, and it knows how to navigate this game. And now I use it to my benefit. And I told her that she's going to have to learn to use that part of herself to navigate the game. But I told her, never let the things outside of yourself, never let the things in the game dictate your emotions. And when I told her, what I meant is that I don't look for anything outside of me to make me happy. I just am. So any emotion that I decide to show is a choice that I'm making. And I gave her the example of if your mom asks you to go outside and get something out the car, and of course you can get mad, your ego like, man, fuck that, it's cold, da 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 da. I said, but spiritually, it's just going out there, getting the shit and coming back in, no big deal, no time wasted, nothing, you know what I'm saying? So you choose in that instance whether you want to be mad about it or not. It's based on your perception. You create the reality around what it is that she asked you. And then it just got me to thinking, like, it's easy for me to speak on it, you know what I mean? Because I've just been on this path for a long, long, long time, and I'm still walking, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even saying that any of the shit I be talking about is real or not. I know it's real for me. It works for me. I see it. I understand it. I'm in no denial whatsoever. It's undoubtedly amazing to me. But with that being said, I do understand that the people I tell this understanding that I have about, not letting nothing outside of you dictate your happiness, I understand that it's not easy. So for those that have relevance in my universe, if they find difficulty in not allowing things outside of themselves to dictate their happiness, it's understandable. So with me and my understanding, I see that if they're going to look outside themselves for happiness, then let them see me. Let me be the thing that they look for to bring them happiness. Or I place myself there first. Let me be the first thing they see, and I try my best to keep them happy. Because with me not allowing anything outside of myself, that gives me the strength to be that which they look for outside of themselves to bring them happiness. And since they're within my universe, I'm still letting nothing outside of me dictate my happiness. Does that make sense? I'm going to say it one more time for clarification. If the people I hold dear to me, close to me, can't help but let things outside of themselves affect their happiness, then let it be me outside of them. Let it be me. Let me be the first thing that they see or allows or gets in the way between the outer world. Let it be me that brings them happiness. Because for me, I'm still not letting anything outside of me dictate my happiness. It makes sense in my head. I hope it makes sense to whoever's listening. So again, that's why there's no problem for doing things for those you hold dear to you, because they are me. And for me, the greatest part of this understanding is giving all of me away. I know that sounds crazy, but it is. Sometimes that should be in a way, because sometimes they don't want to hear none of the fucking advice or the rambling I be doing, you know what I'm saying? But they listen. They ain't got no choice but to hear it. But I can't help it. I just want to give all of me. Because what's the point? To find all this understanding and take it all with you without touching the world in some way, shape, or form with it. So when you go physically, you've gave some push towards the next generation for eye opening, you know what I'm saying, in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. That makes sense to me. But I thought I had to talk about it. All right, peace.